it's Cara here and I am so mad. How are you all? I hope you are keeping well. I thought I'd share with you some thoughts I've been having recently on what else I could be making this high summer. I have been completely addicted to cords, and whilst there's nothing wrong with that, I thought, Cara, take yourself out of your comfort zone and seek some new styles. And I've had just the loveliest couple of weeks, and this included meeting a new person in my life, a lovely lady called Sue, who I met about 18 months ago actually, but she recently reached out to me, and we're going to be working on a sort of a project together in the near future. Stay tuned for that. But when I was at her house, which was just lovely, and isn't friendship in the sewing community just the best, she shared with me a top that she'd been making, and I thought I would let you know about it because I really liked it, and I thought you would too. It's from the Matchy Club, and it's called the Craft Studio Tee. Let me put a picture in here, and I just really liked it. I really liked the neckline on it. It's a woven top. It looks pretty simple to make. Now Sue explained that actually it has you put the front as two pieces, and she had this beautiful mustard striped fabric, which then turned out to be a nightmare to pattern match. I don't know that we would need to cut it on the fold actually in hindsight, but I basically went over to the website and discovered actually that it's a free pattern if you sign up to the newsletter, which I thought was really cool. And so I've put the photo in here. I could definitely see this being made out of a lovely linen where you get a little more structure, or actually one of my lovely lightweight viscoses there. I just thought this was a beautiful top. And whilst I was on there, I did spot some more patterns that I will be sharing with you. I absolutely love to learn new things, and part of my adventure into what else can I make, or what could I recreate actually, because I do have some really lovely items in my wardrobe. Actually, I'll share one with you. I got this from a charity shop a few years ago now, and I have to excuse it because I wear it a lot, and it's actually made out of linen, so that's the nature of it. Now on the face of this looks really simple, okay, it's just literally a shift dress. But it's quite cleverly constructed. It's got a facing on the inside, and then on the back here it's just got this really subtle gathering. So this took me down a bit of a path of where could I learn how to recreate that, and I then went onto the Craftsy platform where there are, I think there's like 2,000 videos and classes where you can learn new things, and that's exactly what I did. So I wanted to share that with you because I thought it was excellent. There was two particular classes that I'm going to share with you, but let me put some footage in here because I wanted to show you just how many classes there are. Honestly, I was just absolutely blown away. So Crafty is an online community of creative, like-minded makers where members can find endless inspiration, advance their skills and discover new favourite hobby. And there's cooking, there's baking, obviously there's sewing and there's crochet. I have thoroughly enjoyed looking through all of these classes. So there's been a couple of classes that have really caught my eye and to help me to recreate that dress over platform, and it's copy ready to wear, the cutting method by Suzy Furrer. And word of warning, she does say you need to take your item apart in order to recreate the pattern from that, but I have thoroughly enjoyed learning some tips and tricks from that class. But also I found another class where you can create two free patterns all together, and they're drafted using your own pattern, your own body measurements, and that was a class called Patterns Free Garments, and that one's by Nicki La Foile. And you can create a really cute t-shirt with a lovely ruffle on the shoulder and also a wrap skirt. But also in that video, which is slightly different to the first one, is they actually show you how you can trace your clothes and create some pattern pieces from that. I just have really enjoyed it. And I want to say thank you to Craftsy, who are the sponsor of this video today. And I'm going to put a link in the comments below, because the first thousands of people who click the link on the description below can actually join the Craftsy platform for only $1.49 for the premium membership for a whole year, which I have thoroughly enjoyed being part of. Just so inspiring. And I'm going to be looking at some midweek dinners, because you know I have the loveliest husband in the world, and there's some amazing one pot cooking, all sorts of different things. Oh, and I've even seen a dog coat. You know that my lovely little whippets are going to enjoy that. So I really hope you enjoy looking at the Craftsy website too. But going back to the Matchy, where I've seen that Craft Studio t-shirt, I just love it. I can see that being as on repeat as this lovely Ashton top. But whilst I was on there, I came across another pattern that I thought was pretty cool, and I've gone away from wearing dungarees. I'm not sure why exactly. I made quite a few pairs of the Heyday dungarees a few years ago, and I don't know why they're not in rotation, but I saw this really cute pair of dungarees. I've written it down, and it's actually, well, they actually call it a Playsuit, and it's called the Cabana tie Playsuit. Again, the sizes are XXL to 6XL, and this is actually a pay what you can. So there's options for 5, 10 and 14. I think it's dollars actually on the site I was looking at, but I think it's pounds if I change that, or you can do it for free, and I just thought that was so cute. So, and I also thought that you could wear that lovely Craft Studio tee over the top or underneath those lovely dungarees. But I also, like you, I'm sure you sit scrolling on Instagram at some stage, and one lovely lady, and I'm really sorry I didn't capture the name of the inspiration shot, but she led me down to a pattern company called GermainPatrons.com. Definitely never heard of them before, and I loved some of the patterns they were doing, but I also really like to read the blogs. And in this blog there's actually the Toledo skirt tutorial, so let me put a screenshot in here of that, and they talk you through, based on your own waist measurements, how to make a beautiful skirt. Now I appreciate Tilly and the Buttons has just done a I forgot what the name of it's called. Luella? No, I'm making that up. But anyway, lovely new skirt from Tilly and the Buttons. But actually this Toledo skirt from this GermainPatrons.com is very similar, and I just thought, how exciting is that? And you basically need 1.8 meters worth of fabric, which is 140 centimeters wide. As I say, it's based on your own measurements. So I thought that was really exciting. So then in my mind's eye, I've got a recreation of this lovely dress, or the skirt or the t-shirt that I can make from the Craftsy website. I've got the lovely, I think that the Craftsy Studios top, why I like it so much is I think I could wear it over the top of those dungarees, I could wear it underneath the dungarees, definitely would look really cute with that skirt. But who doesn't need a pair of shorts? And when I was doing my research for the recent, it's still on here because it's been too hot to wear, this lovely quilted jacket, Mercerie website, and I will put links to all of these in the description box below. I'm sorry about some of the descriptions I'm doing, but on that same website, so Petite Mercerie, there is actually some really cute shorts. Now you know that I love a pair of trousers without any pockets, hence the pomonas that I'm wearing today. And they've got a lovely blog there and a pattern, sorry, for some shorts. And they've got a really cute paper bag waist. And I keep looking down because I've got some notes here, and those come in size 36 to 64. So building up a really nice set of clothes here that are not co-ords, Cara. That's the point. And then whilst I'm there, let me talk to you about their lovely accessories. And they had, you know, the bestie bag. Of course you know the bestie bag. But basically they've got this banana bag, which is obviously a crossbody bag. And it only takes, I'm going to sneeze, it only takes 40 centimetres for the outside and then 40 centimetres for the inside. And that's a free pattern, again on the Petite Mercerie website, which is awesome. I bought with me, excuse me leaning forward, I've bought with me this time my bob. And this is, oh, I just love this. I love how many different ways. I did if I can find it, I did an Instagram reel on how many different ways I can wear this bob hat. And the bob hat here is from the wonderful Maison Fauve. Again, a completely free pattern. And I had not intended really to go down a free pattern route because I've only just done a free patterns for summer. But I made this using it's not double-sided per se, but I'm sure you could actually make this double-sided. But I used this lovely remnant of a fabric that I had that I got in France for my two best friends a long time ago. But who doesn't need a hat for summer? Shall I leave it on? Shall I take it off? Let's take it off. Oh, messed up my hair from going out today. And then another website I haven't gone onto for a long time. I used to, when I first started sewing, I used to be part of this Seam Work membership, and I came away from that because I built up so many credits that I couldn't use all the credits for all the patterns I had. But at the moment, they have got a free pattern for the summer. And as I film this, I don't know how long that is on for. And they just pants are actually in sizes 0 to 26. And I'll put the stock photo in here. Really simple, just wide leg. I think they have actually got pockets. So that... Oh, in danger of going back into a cord there, aren't I? But yeah, the Joss pants, free for the summer. I just thought these are really good to make. And the lovely, oh, what's her name? Let me put a name on the screen here now. The beautiful Canadian that lives in, her name's Sarah, I think, lives in Paris. She's actually just done a video about these, so I'll happily put her name on the screen here now and link to her channel in the comments below, because she's just got the most beautiful aesthetic. Yeah, she's actually just talked about this in one of her recent videos. So I thought, again, just share some experience and knowledge of other YouTubers. I'm sure you watch them. And then let's get some tops into this sort of collection of things that are taking me away from my co-ords. And the Ellie and Mac curved hem pocket tank comes in sizes XXL to 6XL, which is 29 inches to 61 inches, or 73 centimetres to 154. Again, I'll put this screenshot in here. So I thought, again, that's such a useful top. So you got that under the little playsuit, as they're calling it, or with the lovely wrap skirt. Yeah, or you can even wear this underneath the this lovely top underneath that the first t-shirt that I mentioned. I just thought that would be such a really good combination. But I have to say, probably two of my favourite tops here. One I unashamedly have never made is the Tammy handmade Etty camisole. I definitely talked about this one recently. I absolutely know you all know about Tammy handmade, but I love that scallop. What a scallop on the scallop on the edge. Why haven't I made that? And that goes in sizes 6 to 32, which is 30 inches to 57 inches, or 79 centimetres to 144 centimetres. I can't wait. Tammy's actually released a new book. Oh, has she released it yet? I think it might be on pre-order. And Liz Baker that Sews has actually made one of the dresses out of it, but I can't wait to see more people's versions. I haven't had a chance to get to order a copy of that yet. And then the last pattern I want to talk about today, which I think is probably one of my favourites, is the Isla Puffed sleeved top from Tiana's Closet. Now, Tiana's Closet is talked about a lot on when we're talking about free patterns. The range of patterns there is just amazing. Now, it is a advert heavy website and it's more of a blog post, but you can, I believe, pay a little to have the written instructions just on the sheet on their own. But this is so pretty and will go so well with all of these other things without necessarily looking like coordinates. Not that there's anything wrong with the coordinate. I am in a coordinate pair today. I've really loved taking you on an adventure on looking at new websites, new ways of learning, and certainly new patterns, and I hope you get a chance to do some sewing over the coming weeks. So stay safe and well, everybody. Don't forget, I'd love it if you would like my channel, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do join me on my sewing journey, because I absolutely love to have you here. So until next time, stay safe and well. Bye everyone.